Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Man, welcome back to the channel. What an evening of football, man. What an evening of football. Where do I start? Where do I start? A lot happened today. Orlando Pirates against Pyramids, Al Ahly against Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, today we were treated as football loving fans, and uh, at the end of the day, Mamelodi Sundowns going to this finals of CAF Champions League, and also to face Pyramids of Egypt in the finals of CAF Champions League. And I mean, at the end of the day, two of the most deserving teams going to the finals of the CAF Champions League. And exciting times, man. Exciting times. Unfortunately, Orlando Pirates, they just could not get over the line. And despite having so many chances, despite scoring two goals away, I thought that would have been enough. I thought that would have been enough for Orlando Pirates to just peep Pyramids and reach the finals of CAF Champions League. But then again, Pyramids had something up their sleeves, man. Pyramids still had something up their sleeves, and you just have to say, man, this Pyramid side. Look, I've been saying, and I've always rated Pyramids, and I did predict that. Like, I think Pyramids are going to give Orlando Pirates a hard time, and no one behold, I was right. I hate to be right. I didn't want to be right, and because I would have loved Mamelodi Sundowns to face Pyramids in the finals. Or I mean, Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns to face each other in the finals of CAF Champions League. Because can you imagine the amount of attention that would have brought on South African football, the amount of attention that would have the market around the marketing around that match, the amount of sponsorship that match would have gotten. And look, that would have been great for South African football, but then unfortunately, that dream is not going to be realized anytime soon. That dream is won't be realized this season. Hopefully, it will be realized next year or in the next few years to come. But um, end of the day, you have to say Pyramids, they do deserve to go through, because I mean, they came here to play Orlando Pirates here in South Africa, played Orlando Pirates off the park. If we're really being honest, scored two goals, both goals were chalked off. They were disallowed after VAR. One was offside. One was disallowed after the ball made a contact with the hand of was it Mayela? I can't remember exactly who the player was of Pyramids, and the goal was called offside. But then today again, Orlando Pirates again starting the game very well, scoring the first goal. And again, man, lapse of concentration from Orlando Pirates, because look, they should have scored. They should have won this game. Orlando Pirates should have won this game, and I think they will have themselves to blame. And I think again, at the end of the day, lack of experience from Orlando Pirates kind of like worked against them, because I mean, after scoring a goal, especially away, that's why you need to, like, you need the calm heads. That's why you need your experienced players to come to tell everyone, please remain calm. Let's keep operating. Let's keep playing the way we're playing. And Orlando Pirates, after scoring the first goals, they literally just lost concentration and they were exposed. I mean, right after scoring, Pyramids just came back. They will score, and then Pyramids will instantly come back. And it tells you that, like, Orlando Pirates were lacking concentration. Orlando Pirates were having lapse of concentration, and they were caught napping. And the lack of experience did show in this game for Orlando Pirates, and it worked against them. Because I mean, Mufokeng, what a wonderful goal there by Mufokeng, and again Nkota. And I feel bad for both Mufokeng and Nkota, because I think they showed up. I mean, in this year's of Champions League, if there's two players that actually stood out, two players that were unknown, and they actually burst to the scene and made names for themselves. Literally, it's just Mufokeng and Nkota, and them still being so young. And then again, Nkota, bear in mind, this is Nkota's first season in South African football. This is Nkota's first season in Paris, but then he has actually is playing like a season professional. And I mean, you have to give credit to the technical team of Orlando Pirates, the management of Orlando Pirates, and everyone that is involved at Orlando Pirates. But then today, I just felt like the experience, like the lack of experience, did work against Orlando Pirates. But hopefully, they will learn. They will not be too deterred, and they will go to the next phase of in the league. They will try to finish the league in a strong finish in the strong cup, win as many games as possible in the league, and and also try and win the Nedbank Cup, which is not going to be difficult because again, Orlando Pirates actually are actually in they might actually end up going throughout the season just winning one trophy, because right now, yes, I know they're in the cup finals of the Nedbank to face, they're about to face Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs side that is very hungry to win trophies. They're also still chasing for the league, which Mamelodi Sundowns currently in the lead, leading them by about 9 points. Yes, they still have 2 games in hand. So again, Orlando Pirates, they are in danger of just winning one trophy this season, which is MTN 8, which happened last year. So they have to make sure that they get the Nedbank Cup. They have to make sure that like they win as many games as possible and make it difficult for Mamelodi Sundowns to win the to win the league. But look, I can't sit here and criticize Orlando Pirates. I can't, because the amount of games Orlando Pirates have played, the amount of, I mean, remember this Orlando Pirates first loss in CAF Champions League. First loss in CAF Champions League. They went throughout the group stages without losing a game. They went to the quarterfinals, won the games in the quarterfinals, and look, they lost the wrong game to lose. Like, because this is the game where they should not. Today, this is where the results matters, and something that I've always said, even in the during the early stages of the CAF Champions League. I was like, okay, Mamelodi Sundowns not playing well. I can take these performances of Mamelodi Sundowns just getting over the line and just getting the results by hook or crook, because normally Mamelodi Sundowns through during I mean in the group stages will just be blitzing teams, will just be scoring goals for fun, will just be beating teams for fun. But then when it comes to the knockout stages, when it comes to the semifinals, when it comes to the quarterfinals, and then that performance that we saw in the group stages would not be there anymore. And that's also what's happening with Orlando Pirates. Yes, I know they won, they scored 2 goals away, but then again, you compare the performance of Orlando Pirates in the group stages and the performance of Orlando Pirates in the knockout stages. Two different performances, because if you're being honest, like I said, Pyramids, they do deserve to go through. Pyramids have been the in like, I mean, in these 2 legs of them facing Orlando Pirates, home and away, you can't say that like they don't deserve to go through. They do deserve to go through. And if those, yes, I know those 2 goals that they scored here in South Africa, they were legitimate. I mean, those calls to call I mean, uh, to call those goals off, those were legitimate they were legitimate calls. They were not, there was no robbery or whatsoever. But you look at the whole performance of Pyramids. They created more chances. They looked like this, that like a team that wanted to win this game more than Orlando Pirates. And again, it's just that like Orlando Pirates, they were missing a couple of players, and the lack of experience was also showing. But then again, you can also make an argument for Pyramids that like they also don't have the experience, because remember, this Pyramids first season in the CAF Champions League. This is their first season in the CAF Champions League, and also that also it worries me as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, because I'm like, I'm facing this team, this Pyramid side, that this is their first season in the CAF Champions League. They are actually very dangerous. They are hungry, because they remind me of Mamelodi Sundowns when we won our first CAF Champions League. Normally, these teams are unknown. And something that I've been saying is, I was like, even when Orlando Pirates was beating teams in the group stages, I was like, Orlando Pirates, the reason why Orlando Pirates is winning so many games, first things that like Orlando Pirates are unknown. They've not been in the CAF Champions League for a very long time. Teams don't really, they're not familiar with Orlando Pirates. They are unknown entity. They know how Pyramids play. I mean, Orlando Pirates know how Al Ahly play. They know how Billy Zidane play. They know how other players that other teams that how Al just play. So it was much easier for Orlando Pirates to win those games, because they've studied them for a very long time. They are familiar with those teams. But then you can't say Al Ahly was actually familiar with Orlando Pirates, because Orlando Pirates have not been in the CAF Champions League for a long period of time. Here comes Pyramids that have not been in the CAF Champions League before. Never. This is their first season. Them and Orlando Pirates, they were unknown. The reason why Pyramids were able to make it so far, like eventually in the CAF Champions League finals, and they might actually even end up winning it, God forbid that does not happen, is because they are unknown. But then right now, I hope the technical team of Mamelodi Sundowns are studying Pyramids. They're watching Pyramids home games in Egypt. They've also studied Pyramids in the CAF Champions League, because that's going to be very important going to the finals of the CAF Champions League against Pyramid, because for me they are beaten. We can beat them because we've seen them that, like, they're not that very good in the defensively. I mean, the first goal that Mofokeng scored, I thought they were in 5 and 7s, in 6 and 7s. Their defense was disorganized. Mofokeng found himself alone, unmarked, and he's literally smashed it in the back of the net. And I'm like, oh, okay, defensively they're not good, but then going forward, they are very, very good going forward. And it's just about Mamelodi Sundowns being solid at the back. If we can just be solid at the back, we can actually beat them. Their defense is actually breakable. So, but then again, they're a side that score so many goals. Like, and I've been seeing, and I've been showing you, if you've been watching my channel, that, like, you look at their record, the Pyramids record at home. They average more than a 2 goal or more at home. They score plenty of goals at home, and it's something that, like, I hope when we play them in the CAF Champions League, the first leg is away, because if we can be able to keep a clean sheet, I'm talking about Mamelodi Sundowns. In Mamelodi Sundowns, if we can be able to keep a clean sheet, which is going to be very difficult, extremely difficult, because you look at their record in the CAF Champions League, whenever they play at home, they get the results. They win their home games. They score at home. But then with our defense, with our midfield, I think we can be able to go to Pyramids and keep a clean sheet. It remains to be seen. I'm just being optimistic and hoping. But talking about Orlando, like this game today, you look at my problem with Orlando Pirates, the times that they were conceding goals, because, like I said, they would concede immediately after scoring goals, and it doesn't. Like I said, the lack of experience, kind of like they were exposed. The lack of experience. I mean, look, Orlando Pirates scoring in the 41st minutes, and then Pyramid scoring for the fifth +1 minutes, and that's literally before halftime. That's where you need your players to be switched on. That's where you need your defense to be to be very, very, very solid. That's why you need everyone to be behind the ball. There's no should not even be attacking, thinking of attacking Pyramids there. Literally before the second half, before halftime, everyone needs to be defending. No need to be attacking. You are literally one goal up away. That's 2 goals. The lack of experience for Orlando Pirates showed here. This is where you needed Orlando Pirates to defend. They did not do that. Okay, went to halftime, 1-1. I don't know what coach Jose Rivera said to them. They came back like house on fire, scored a goal, 52nd minute. Instead of trying to protect this goal, Orlando Pirates, what do? They go and concede another goal after 5 minutes after. Lack of concentration, lapse of concentration. Maybe also you can say maybe being too complacent, say like, no, we have 2 goals. For them to win, they need to score 2 goals. So again, 5 minutes later, Pyramids go on and score an equalizer. And you can see even here, Orlando Pirates, they score first. 5 minutes later, they concede. They score another goal. 5 minutes later, they concede. What does that tell you about this Orlando Pirates? That, like, they don't rectify their mistakes. And again, you say, okay, it's 2-2. Orlando Pirates are still in a very comfortable position to go because they have to go 2 away goals. If the game ends with 2-2, Orlando Pirates still go through to the next stage, to the finals. But then again, instead of actually bringing defensive players and trying to manage the game, what that Jose Rivero does, takes off Nkota, brings on Masoi, attacking a substitution, takes off Mbata, who's like a midfielder, brings on Dlamini. Dlamini, who's more of an advanced midfielder. It's not gonna give you anything defensively. So those two substitutions, I don't think Coach Jose Rivero should have made those substitutions. He should not have made those 2 substitutions. And look, you're playing away, for goodness sake. You're playing away with away goals. Bring defenders, manage the game, defend. And because I just don't understand how Orlando Pirates were not able to go through and to the finals, because they literally had this game in their hands. They threw it away. They threw this game away. And unfortunately, CAF Champions League, man, if you're not going to be taking your chances, if you're not going to manage your games, you're going to pay the heaviest price. And Orlando Pirates today, they found out. They found out in the hardest way possible. Because you can't tell me that like you're conceding in the 77th minutes, you are taking off your attackers and bringing more attackers. You are taking off your one of your most trusted midfielders in Bata, who can actually do both your defensive job and also can give you something going forward. And you're bringing Dlamini, who's not gonna give you much defensively. For me, that substitutions, I don't understand. It does not make sense to me because look, you still have you could have you had Ndlondlo on the bench. You had Ndlondlo on the bench. Why not? I know you don't really trust Ndlondlo, but then he can go. He can get in that midfield and give you something. And again, the thing is, you need people that are going to make things difficult for pyramids in the midfield. You don't even need to take Mbata off. You take one of your attackers, for example, taking off Nkota instead of bringing Masonga, you bring on Nkota so that he can help Mbata and Makaula in midfield, so that you know that like in midfield, your midfield is going to be very strong. But right now, when you take off one of your midfielders and bringing on more advanced player, now you only have Makaula in midfield alone because there's no other player here that can do the job that Mbata was doing. So like along the Pirates today, I think they shot themselves in the foot. They shot themselves in the feet and on the foot and yeah, man. Because this was our first chance to have both South African teams in the CAF Champions League finals. We had it. It was so close. It was so we literally had it like in the palm. Jay. We had it. It was right here. We just needed to seal it. We just needed to and that dream is gone. It probably never gonna happen again. It probably never gonna happen again because Orlando Pirates next season, if they don't strengthen, also with Jose Riviero leaving Orlando Pirates at the end of this season, I can't see Orlando Pirates going on and reaching the finals of CAF Champions League or next season. I can't. I just can't unless if they strengthen, they bring more depth in the into their team. Unless they do that, and they do bring a coach that's not going to tamper with the team too much because this Orlando Pirates team for me is a winning team. It just needs a couple of players and not too much tampering with the team because already is a winning team. They just need someone that is going to just cherry on top just to get them over the line. But other than that, great game of football. To be honest, I mean, just look at that pyramid side, man. 61% ball position, five big chances. That's what I've been saying. That like this pyramid side, when it comes to goal scoring opportunities, they do create so many chances and they do create dangerous situations for them to actually score goals. I mean, five big chances in the semifinals. That's just too much, man. That's just way too much in the semifinals. That's a lot. And then they had 15 shots. Orlando Pirates had 13. The goalkeeper of Orlando Pirates made 4 saves. The goalkeeper only made 2 saves. 4 corner kicks. Orlando Pirates had 5 corner kicks. You can see Orlando Pirates were actually like as much as like they did not have that much of a ball position, did not create that many of big chances. They will score goals, but then again, they had corners. They had opportunities. They did have opportunities, man. And other things which I don't think they're important. I want to move on to Mamelodi Sundowns games. Mamelodi Sundowns game. Let me see here. Um, like I said, you look at this pyramid site at home. Imagine they scored 4 goals against AS FAR Rabat at home. 4 goals. They scored 4 goals against National at home. They scored 2 goals against NPN at home. So this is a team that score plenty of goals at home. They score plenty of goals at home. And look, uh, with the way Mamelodi Sundowns play, I think we can keep them at bay. I think we can do something against them because this Mamelodi Sundowns side is very strong defensively. We can defend. If this, yes, I know. We The game against Kaizer Chiefs where Lucas Soares was exposed does not really say we are good defensively. But then look, today's Mamelodi Sundowns, I would have loved Lunga to have started the game because I feel like if Lunga had started the game, I don't think Lunga would have been exposed the way Mudiwa was exposed because you look at where Mudiwa was when Alakli scored way out of position. Lunga is very good defensively, And if we in the finals of Champions League, we have Lunga left back, we can have Libus and Krakenkana and Mundau and Ronan Williams as my back five. I'm comfortable. As much as like we'll probably like concede away to Pyramids, I don't think we can concede two. I can't even, not even three. I think the most goals that we can concede is one. But then again, we can be able to score away. We can be able to score against Pyramids away. So with us, I don't want to talk about the finals now, but just looking at this game, I mean, this game had so many unfair calls from the match officials. I mean, the penalty that Mamelodi Sundowns should have had in this game, and something that you don't want to see in African football. Like you can still see that like these referees when it comes to these away games in North Africa, they are not impartial. They're taking sides, and because for me, if the tackle that was made on Ribeiro was that tackle was made on one of the Al-Ahly player, that would have been a penalty, stone cold penalty. That should have been a penalty. The fact that like the VR had to take so much time, the ref also had to actually go to the screen, despite seeing an obvious tackle, still decided not to call it offside. Look, I hope that does not happen in the finals. I really hope that does not happen in the finals. And you know what? I'm actually even thinking like it's about time when it comes to these big games, we have referees from Europe to actually officiate this game, because when it comes to these officials in Africa, most of them, I don't know, man. They are compromised. Most of them they are not impartial, man. They are not impartial at all. But just wanna see direction from the fans here. I feel bad for Nkota, man. Nkota and Mufugeng, they don't deserve that. They don't deserve that, man. They don't, man. But then for Orlando Pirates fans, they're talkative, man. Honestly, as much as like I would have loved Mamelodi Sundowns against Orlando Pirates in the finals. Anyway, I'm like, bro, at least like they'll be quiet. They'll be a little bit quieter because they oh my god, like I mean, they still believe they're going to win the league. And I'm glad that like we are not involved in the debate of who's going to win the Nedbank Cup. That debate, they can have it with the Kaizer Chiefs fans. We are on to bigger fish. We want the big fish. And look, we need to have one thing over Orlando Pirates. If we can have that second star before Orlando Pirates have the second star, I think we will have the breaking rights. And the CAF Champions League finals, man. Coco Million Football carried us all the way. Our defense let you down in the last game. I'm sorry, boys. Yeah, man, I do feel sorry for these two men because, like I said, they don't deserve to be on the losing side because they carried this Orlando Pirates side in CAF Champions League, despite them being their first CAF experience. This was their first CAF experience, and they actually took CAF Champions League by the storm because you can't say like come end of the season they one of them should be in the CAF team of the season because they have been such a breath of fresh air, man. They have been such a breath of fresh air. Oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait for this, man. I cannot wait for this, man. From Pretoria to the Pyramids, the Brazilians will do battle with Pyramids FC in Total Energy CAF Champions League final. Ah man, it feels so good. It feels so good, man. Like we are finally back, man. We are finally back in the CAF Champions League finals, man. If we win this game, if we win this final, we'll have the second star and we'll have booked our place in the next Club World Cup. There's so much at stake, man. There's a lot at stake, and we have to, we must, man. We must. No excuses. I don't want to see it. No, we didn't have full strength. We had a couple of injuries. I want anything. I just want the win. I don't care how it comes. I want the second star. I don't care how it comes. I want to have the CAF Champions League here in South Africa, man. I want that. I need it. I need it. Oh man, look at this. Look at this, man. Orlando Pirates, sit back, sit down, boys. We're gonna do this for you. We're gonna show you how CAF Champions League is won. We're gonna show you. You have to take notes, man. Sit back and take notes because the boys, the Brazilians, are in the CAF Champions League finals, man. It feels good, man. No one gave us a chance. No one gave us a chance. I mean, Junior Kanye said we're gonna lose this boy from who's this boy, man? Um, this boy, I can't forget. I forgot his name. Everyone, let me just say, no one gave us a chance. Literally, no one gave us a chance. People thought Orlando Pirates was gonna do it. No one thought Mamelodi Sundowns was going to do it. And man, we did it literally at the death. Literally at the death. We won it at the death, man. Like, I'm so excited, man. I cannot wait for the CAF Champions League finals, man. I hope we have the second leg. I hope the second leg is in South Africa. I really hope so. I really hope so, because if the second leg is in Cairo, I will not be. I will not be. I will not have the confidence. I will not be as confident as I would be, or I would have been if the second leg would was going to be. Man, if the second leg was to be hosted here in South Africa. So I'm hoping that the second leg is hosted in South Africa, because we do deserve that, man. We played the last time we played the first leg here in South Africa. The second leg was away. So nah, man, the second leg has to be in South Africa. Let's play PTA. Let's play PTA this weekend. Oh man, Mamelodi Sundowns, man. We are carrying South Africa, man. Mamelodi Sundowns, they're carrying South African football in J. Like, we are carrying South African football in J. The weight is too much. The weight is too much, man. We are carrying South African football right in our bag. South African football without Mamelodi Sundowns is unimaginable. South African football without Mamelodi Sundowns is like tea uh without sugar. South African football without Mamelodi Sundowns is like Nelson Mandela without Robben Island. South African football without Mamelodi Sundowns is like South Africa without Vuravos or Braai. It does not make sense. It does not add up. South African football without Mamelodi Sundowns is like EFF without Julius Malema. It does not add up. It does not. It does not. And don't even try to understand it, because it does not make sense. Sundowns will beat this team. I think we'll beat them, man, because like I said, defensively, I don't think they're that great, man. I don't think defensively that strong. So, man. Man. Sekusele kancane. Sekusele kancane sizophumelela. Man, sekusele kancane, man. Sekusele kancane. Sizophumelela, man. We can leave the domestic trophies to the peasants, trophies, the domestic trophies to the likes of Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. We are after the big fish. We are after the league, the Betway Premier League and the CAF Champions League. That's what matters. Those are the trophies that matters, Nje. The rest, man, the little boys can win it. Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, they can fight for those ones. We after the big fish, man. The big fish, like my goat Peter Musimani used to say. Anyways, man, that's the end of the video. Thanks for everyone for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys very soon, man. Very, very soon. Do give me a like and watch other content on the channel. And yeah, man, the best teams won at the end of the day. And see you guys very, very soon, man. Next week is Soweto Derby. There's a lot still to happen, but yeah, man. My boys are happy, man. My boys are happy, man. Just have to do this. Love this. Love this. Anyways, sharp, sharp, guys. Enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend. And to all Orlando Pirates fans and Kaizer Chiefs fans, ha 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 ha. That's all I'm gonna say. To all Orlando Pirates fans and Kaizer Chiefs fans, ha ha. L. You guys caught the biggest L ever. The biggest L of the weekend goes to Orlando Pirates fans, the Kaizer Chiefs fans, and all the Meaning Association of South Africa, the likes of Papa Wawa, all of them, man, all of them, all of them. They were thought we are gonna be evicted. They thought we are going to get eliminated tonight. They thought we're done. They thought we were done, man. Until 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 the my boys man, this moment, man. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, man. Let me see. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me wait. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I want to show you guys something real quick. Real quick. 1 minute. 1 minute. Well, just 1 minute. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something, man. Like, I want to show you guys something. Like, that. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Wait. Can I? Can I? No, I can't. No, I can't play this. Oh, okay. Wait. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Let me show you something, man. The moment we got our goal, man. The moment Mamelodi announced score the equalizer, man. Like that oh man. Ah man. Ah man. This moment. Please like the video, guys. Like the video. That was insane, man. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be called off because it hit someone is sent. Ah man, you have to love football, man. Only football can make you do such things. Only football can make me do such things. Like embarrassing myself. Ah man, it was insane. Honestly, like it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. I love football, man. I love football, man. Love football so much. And yes, yes, yeah, I want to end the video here, man. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you guys very soon, man. Big out to Mamelodi Sundowns fans, the CAF Champions League finalist, Mamelodi Sundowns fans. Put some respect on us. Put some respect on the Yellow Nation, man. I'm out of here. Adios, amigos.